can't believe you're wearing that t-shirt.
Well, what's up with it?
Fuck that t-shirt.
Mate, the audience loves this shirt and what it does to the green screen. We'll start, Lucas, as is so often the case, at the beginning of this Wikipedia article. But first, you'd like to tell me what we're talking about.
Well, today we are talking about, the beloved mascot known as Pikachu.
Yeah, like the probably like world-dominating like Japanese icon, Pikachu.
Definitely up there, yeah.
It's what do you mean up there? It is.
Well, there's
like
Mario as well, and Goku.
I love me some Dragon Ball, mate, but I'm not even going to front and say that Goku's more popular than Pikachu. I don't even think Goku could beat Pikachu in a fight. Because I've seen that Sun and Moon, anime, where Pikachu does a Kamehameha wave. And that's pretty fucking hype, the clip of which we'll be in right now. And Pikachu is a weird one, because I don't think it's anybody I know's favourite Pokemon. Because it's the mascot and it's so popular.
But I don't know anyone that really dislikes Pikachu.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like Charizard. I don't like Charizard anymore, even though I think Charizard's noted as being like the secondary mascot of Pokemon, because it just gets so much push.
Yeah.
I think it's undeserved push. It's like the Roman Reigns of Pokemon is Charizard. But Pikachu, Pikachu's adorable. Fuck yeah, Pikachu, man. I don't mind if Pikachu's on fucking dish saucer or.
I mean, I'd prefer Pichu.
I would, yeah. I still like that video you did when you got the Pichu amiibo and you started it by just sweeping everything else off your shelf and putting Pichu there. Anyway, let's discuss. Right, so Pikachu in Japanese, some Japanese characters that I can't pronounce, are a species of Pokemon, fictional creatures that appear in an assortment of video games, animated television shows and movies, trading card games and comic books licensed by the Pokémon Company, a Japanese corporation. They are a yellow rodent-like creature with powerful electrical abilities. In most vocalized appearances, including the anime and certain video games, they are primarily voiced by, and do you know the voice actors? Like, so I'm going to butcher this.
I've heard of it in the past, but I can't remember
it. Ikyu Otani. Does that sound right?
I'm really but we'll go with that one.
I'm really sorry to that lady because it's a lady.
Yeah,
it's a really adorable Japanese woman, and she basically makes her money just going on talk shows and just does the Pikachu voice. Is that the grandma who does the Goku voice? Yeah. You heard about that? There's fun fact in Japan, Goku's voiced by this old grandma, and she was on a bus once, and some kids are giving her some lip, and she told them you shouldn't treat your elders like that. Are you Goku? She went, yeah. And I'd like to think those kids shit themselves when she started saying, "Come here." Oh no! Anyway, a Pikachu also appears as part of the main cast in the live-action animated film Pokémon Detective Pikachu, played in CGI and voiced by Ryan Reynolds. I'm still so mad that it wasn't Danny DeVito.
Yeah, that would have been awesome, but that film was so much better than I predicted it would be.
Oh yeah, and Pikachu looks so fluffy in it.
It does.
But we should talk about the Danny DeVito because, did you ever hear what he said in response to it? Because someone actually asked him, I think at a panel for, what is it, Always Sunny?
Oh yeah.
He was like, oh, Mr. DeVito, would you like to comment on the fan push online to have you voice Pikachu in the Detective Pikachu movie? And someone went over and whispered in his ear, and Danny DeVito just said out loud over the mic, "What the fuck's a Pokemon?" It's I want that guy to be Pikachu.
I love the fact that it's the biggest fucking brand in the world, and he's just what fuck is Pokemon?
What the fuck's a Pokemon? Oh man, I love you, Danny DeVito. The Pikachu design was conceived by Atsuko Nishida and finalised by Ken Sugimori. I know those two names. Pikachu first appeared in Pokemon Red and Green in Japan. I always get weirded out when Green was first in Japan.
Because we got Red and Blue, and never Green.
And the fact that Green had its own trainer, Leaf.
That was only in concept arts and stuff.
And she's never appeared in anything, even though her design's the fucking coolest. Pikachu is regarded as a major character of the Pokemon franchise, as well as its mascot, and has become an icon of Japanese pop culture in recent years. He's also seen as one of the major mascots for Nintendo. Artist Atsuko Nishida is credited as the main person behind Pikachu's design, which was later finalised by artist Ken Sugimori. And I'm just going to say I fucking love that guy's art.
Oh, yeah.
And I love the original designs for the original Pokemon games because they look like animals.
They do, yeah.
Yeah.
And Pikachu, as much as we know what Pikachu looks like now.
Fat Pikachu. Fat Pikachu is OG Pikachu. I mean, I love that. The Gigantamax Pikachu is Fat Pikachu.
They brought him back.
I love all the memes about it where it's a zoom in on that Fat Pikachu's face says, "Don't yell at me," and then it's just the next one below it is just "I will cry." It's that's exactly how I feel. I know that feel. Despite its name's origins, however, Nishida based Pikachu's Generation 1 design, especially its cheeks, on squirrels. Fucking knew it. Instead of nuts, though, it stores electric.
Electric, not electricity.
Electric, yeah. What?
Stores electric.
Oh, God. I'm so northern, it hurts. I'm really sorry, folks. I'm trying to educate people here about Pikachu, right? Developer Junichi Masuda noted Pikachu's name was one of the most difficult to create due to an effort to make it appealing to both Japanese and American audience as well. I'm going to say I think you fucking succeeded creating a memorable, easy to remember character there.
Maybe a little bit.
Yeah. Well, there's this element of design philosophy that I absolutely adore, and it posits that an iconic character should be simple enough for a child to draw from memory, but striking and unique enough for an adult to be able to tell what that drawing is.
Okay, yeah.
And I think Pikachu absolutely 100% fits with that, because I don't reckon there is a person out there who can draw bad enough. When asked to draw a Pikachu, I wouldn't be able to tell that's a Pikachu.
Because you've got the simple elements of design, like you've got the ears, the red cheeks,
Yep,
the yellow colouring, the spiky tail.
Yeah. And then you compare that to later Pokemon. We're not going to shit on the designs there because we'd be here all fucking day, because there's 800 of them. Unless you're paying Sword and Shield.
Like 1,000.
Yeah.
But yeah.
There's just some just such a mess. Pikachu, it's elegant, it's clean.
However, even messy Pokemon, still better design than most other creatures. They still pass the silhouette test.
You mean Digimon?
I do mean
Say
Digimon.
Didn't as well, didn't Pokemon come first and Digimon copied it?
Oh yeah, it did, totally,
yeah.
yeah.
Well, isn't it the other way around? I forget which one it is, 'cause I make that joke so much, I forget which is the actual truth, so we better, is it?
Digimon came first, but it's always funny to say Pokemon.
Oh, is that where Hydrox came before Oreos? And then Oreos went, no, we did it first, and everyone, no one gives a shit about Hydrox. Anyway, Pikachu were the first electric, it's really weirding me out, they're talking as if a species instead of Pikachu.
Yeah.
Like the one from the show, but I'm sure I'll get
There's
over
not
it.
one Pikachu.
Yeah, but when I hear the word Pikachu, I think they're talking about the Pikachu.
Yeah.
It's really strange. So it was one of the first electric-type Pokemon's created. Their design intends to revolve around the concept of electricity, or electric, if you mean. And they appear as Pika-like creatures that have short yellow fur, with brown markings covering their backs and part of their lightning bolt-shaped tails. They have black-tipped pointed ears, red circular pouches on their cheeks, which can spark with electricity. In Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, gender differences are introduced. And I'm assuming you know this, Lucas. Do you want to share it for the group?
Oh yeah, so a male Pikachu has the classic spiky Pikachu tail we all know and love. And then the female ones have a little heart shape at the end of the tail instead of a spike.
Also as well, isn't there a version of Pikachu in the games that can surf?
Yeah, there is surfing Pikachu.
With a unique animation where he gets on a surfboard.
And you had to play Pokemon Stadium to do it, and oh god, I tried for so many years as a kid to try and
get one.
Yeah.
I still like that people manage to transfer that all the way to as far in the generations as it can go, and it still has that dumb animation of just riding a surfboard. It's so great. So they attack primarily by projecting electricity or Kamehameha waves, if you're watching the latest season. Within the context of the franchise, a Pikachu can transform or evolve, I love how it says it in quotation marks if we don't know what the fuck we're talking about, into a Raichu when exposed to a Thunderstone, again in quotation marks. In later titles, an evolutionary predecessor was introduced named Pichu, aka god of all, Smash characters, which evolves into a Pikachu after establishing a close relationship with its trainer.
Have you heard as well that there was the Raichu evolution that never got made? There was the beta got data mined for Pokemon Gold and Silver, the sequels, and there was a Gorochu, which was meant to be an evolution upon Raichu that never got released.
I hope they did the thing they do with all the Pokemon, which just ruins them when they get to their third stage, and made it into a human. Just turn it into a furry.
It was basically a bigger, redder Raichu with a horn.
Yeah, is there anything more disappointing than when in the later games, when you get your starter and it's a cute little animal, evolves into a cuter, larger version of the animal, then it's just a human. It's just so fucking weird. Anyway, so initially both Pikachu and the Pokemon Clefairy, and this is where you get those internet trivia dickheads doing top 10 facts you didn't know about the Pokemon franchise.
I'll be up on my channel soon.
They were both chosen to be the lead characters for the franchise and merchandising, with the latter as the primary mascot to make the early comic book series more engaging. However, with production of the animated series, Pikachu was chosen as the primary mascot in an attempt to appeal to female viewers and their mother, under the belief that the creature represented the image of a recognisable intimate pet for children. Well, that makes sense, a small little mouse creature. Because I thought it was Pikachu, big hit with ladies. I thought, well, sure, Clefairy would do that. It's Clefairy's cute and adorable. But no, it must be
I think Clefairy looks like it's trying to pander too hard to like a female audience.
Maybe, and then they got a Pikachu with a hat on its tail, remember? Anyway, so here we go. Its colour was also a deciding factor, as yellow is a primary colour and easier for children to recognise from a distance. So this is like a true fact. Of all the colours on the visible spectrum, yellow hits the eye first. That's why all warning signs are in yellow and why school buses are in yellow, because it's so bright that your eyes immediately pick it up before anything else.
Unless you're in Britain where we get like fucking brown school buses.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with a brown school bus. I think the one that I rode was so fucking bad that half my school year just walked home because it just smelled like piss constantly. Anyway. And this is something I didn't know. Another aspect of why they chose Pikachu, because it was yellow, is because the only other competing yellow mascot at the time was Winnie the Pooh, aka Xi Jinping, the Emperor of China at the moment. Though Tajiri acknowledged that the character was relatively popular with boys and girls, the idea of Pikachu as the mascot was not his own, with the company responsible for the production of the animated series, given the suggestion to utilise Pikachu's potential to Game Freak, and I bet they didn't get paid for it, and stated he felt the human aspect of the series was overlooked by Japanese children who embraced Pikachu by itself more readily. Pikachu was originally going to have a second evolution called Goroshu. Look at that! It is. Lucas predicting that shit, which is intended to be the evolved form of Raichu. Okay, so we're running a bit long in the tooth now, so we've got two sections here: appearances or promotion and legacy.
We'll go with promotion and legacy.
Well, the thing is though, Pikachu's... I opened it up and the very first thing is just a car with Pikachu's face on it. So I've always said if I ever got rich enough, I would buy a souped up car and then put one of those dumb, big anime decals on it. Because I unironically think that shit looks awesome.
See, it's funny because I played Forza Horizon 4 and you can download custom decals.
Of course you can, yeah.
First thing I did was buy the smallest car in the world and put Pikachu's face right on the fucking
You've got to fucking do it, haven't you? Right. As the mascot for the franchise, Pikachu has made multiple appearances in various promotional events and merchandise. In 1990, then Topeka Mayor, Joan Wagnon, named the town Topekachu for a day, and a Got Milk advertisement featured Pikachu on April 25th, 2000. A Pikachu balloon has been featured in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade since 2001. Oh man,
that's early as well. That was a couple of years after.
It says here as well that it's been there since, which means it's still there.
Yeah.
I do love though all the videos people take of after the parade when they're letting them down, and you just see Pikachu just melt into nothing like it's in the Wizard of Oz. Or was it that video that went viral, the dancing Pikachus on stage, and then one of the costumes starts to deflate, and a handler goes in to try and help the person inside. So obviously, if it collapses on you, you might be in trouble. And people think the guy's attacking Pikachu, so security just rough him up. So you see security just roughing up a Pikachu. The original balloon was flown for the last time publicly at the Pokémon 10th anniversary party of the decade on August 8th, 2006 in Bryant Park. And a new Pikachu balloon that chases a Pokeball and has light-up cheeks was debuted at the 2006 parade.
Oh, that's cool.
In 2014, a new Pikachu balloon wearing a green scarf and holding a smaller Pikachu snowman was introduced.
So they just keep putting Pikachu in various forms?
Why not? Even though he's I want fat Pikachu. You know what I want to do? One year release a Pikachu balloon that's twice the size, that's fat Pikachu.
Or just do Gigantamax Pikachu walking through the street.
Pikachu was ranked the second best person of the year. Person? Okay, they're adding new characterizations to Pikachu I never knew existed.
Did you know Pikachu and Hello Kitty are both female?
Well, it says that here, by Time in 1999, who called it the most beloved animated character since Hello Kitty. See how they do on that stuff, right? The magazine noted Pikachu as the public face of a phenomenon that has spread from Nintendo's fastest selling video game to a trading card empire. The game came first, didn't it?
The game did come first, and then
the trading cards came out, and then the show came out.
Because
Digimon came out to rip them all off.
They all came out about the similar time, in the UK and US, because the games came out in 96 in Japan.
Citing the franchise's profits for the year as the reason for the ranking behind singer Ricky Martin, but ahead of author J.K. Rowling. So in 1999, J.K. Rowling was deemed to be not as much of a person as fucking Pikachu, but Pikachu himself wasn't as much of a person as Ricky Martin. I wonder who's still more culturally relevant. It's Pikachu, innit?
No, it's Ricky Martin for sure.
Okay, yeah, sure, right. In 2008, an Oricon poll, Pikachu was voted as the fourth most popular video game character in Japan, tying with Solid Snake, who he then went on to kick the shit out of in Smash. The character has been regarded as the Japanese answer to Mickey Mouse. And had been part of a movement of cute capitalism, quotation marks. Pikachu was listed 8th in IGN's top 25 anime characters of all time. And Nintendo Power listed Pikachu as their 9th favourite hero, Author Tracy West and Catherine Knoll called Pikachu the best electric type Pokemon and the best Pokemon overall. I don't know why they've been given any play. Maybe they're popular somewhere, but they don't have blue links on their Wikipedia name, so not notably enough for Wikipedia. Anyway, they added that if a person were to go and ask Pokemon players their favourite Pokemon is, they would almost always choose Pikachu. I would say that's a dirty fucking lie, because every Pokemon player has their own favourite Pokemon, and it's not fucking Pikachu.
Yeah, as we mentioned earlier, there's very few people whose favourite Pokemon is actually
People
Pikachu.
will be in the comments right now talking shit about Pikachu, and it's like not as good as insert Pokemon that was cut out of Sword and Shield. Shedinja for life. That made it in, I don't give a fuck. So these authors, not only do they not have blue marks on their name, so they've got notable enough for Wikipedia, they're fucking liars. Fuck you, whoever these people are. They also call Pikachu brave and loyal. Well, yeah, he's a Pokemon. He has to obey. He's not brave and loyal, he just does what he's told. God damn it. These people know nothing about Pokemon. On a less positive note, Pikachu was ranked first in Ask Men's top 10 of the most irritating 1990s cartoon characters.
Have they ever met Sonic?
Also, as well, fuck off, Ask Men.
Yeah.
Let people enjoy cartoons. God, is there anything out there like more sad than when you see people do like, oh man, look at these idiots playing. Like when Pokemon Go came out.
Yeah.
But go outside and enjoy the real world. Said racist uncle who's never off Facebook. God, man, let people enjoy their lives. Pikachu and 10 other Pokemon were chosen as Japan's mascots for the 2014 FIFA World Cup. And in August 2017, the Pokemon Company partnered with Snap Inc. to bring Pikachu to the social media app Snapchat. Why do I not follow Pikachu on Snapchat? Why am I just learning now, mid-video, that Pikachu's on Snapchat?
See, I was going to say it was great watching the World Cup. Just like watching fucking Charmander and Pikachu celebrate a goal.
I still don't know
Japan
why they didn't, for that, make the footballs look like Pokeballs.
Or make the football team wear the outfits.
Yeah, I don't get that. Anyway, the last thing we've got here is manga author Hiro Mishima referred to Pikachu as the greatest mascot character of all time when talking about adding these types of characters to a series. I'm still pissed off that I didn't know Pikachu was on Snapchat. I want to do that right now.